everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Daily Porcupine, the ultimate Kotoko fan channel. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. So now Kotoko have signed 8 players already. I think the last signing, the latest signing is Richard Guedu from Mediama. Incredible signing, I tell you. Incredible signing. Now fans have hyped Richard Guedu a lot. Fans, all Kotoko fans are hyping Richard Guedu. Now I've seen how he plays. I know he scored a deflected goal against Kotoko. The hype is so much that everyone is talking about it, and I'm very eager to see him play in a Kotoko shirt. I hope the pressure doesn't overwhelm him. I'm serious, because people were asking me, what do you think about Richard Guedu? I said, he has to win me over. I'm not expecting anything from him. I'm just taking him as an average player we bought, because we have seen big names come to Kotoko, players that people have been tipped to, achieve great highs. When they come to Kotoko, they can't play very well. So I'm hoping he proves me wrong, because right now the hype and everything, I haven't seen anything special about this guy. I know most of you like him. I'm very sorry for that, but Richard Guedu will have to win me over. I haven't seen him play very well. I think his performance against Kotoko last season was just average, nothing spectacular, nothing you can say, ooh, I wish we had that kind of player. No, that is not what I feel about his performance last season against Kotoko. So I hope he proves me wrong. I'll be watching him closely. I'll be here on the channel. I'll be giving you updates and telling you whenever he has won me over, because right now everyone has been hyping Richard Guedu. I want him to hit the ground and prove me wrong. So now I'm going to give you the names of the signing with players we've signed so far. I think we have signed 3 youngsters and 5 first-team players. The 3 youngsters, I think two of them will be integrated into the youth team that is being set up, and will eventually move up to the first team depending on how they perform in the academy project, the youth academy project, the one we are doing with Southampton. So the first signing we did was Richmond Lamptey from Inter Allies, the guy that scored Hasselhoff, that that long range shot against Hasselhoff. Richmond Lamptey, I think I made a video about Richmond Lamptey. I said he's a very good signing, and I think the player knows how to read the midfield and how to control things. But the latest GFA rule about the match fixing stuff with Asante stated that he's been charged and he could face a ban. If that happens, I'm very pleased we have Richard Guedu and other players we have signed so far, and I hope they can cover the laps. That's if his ban, if Richmond Lamptey's ban isn't the lengthy one, they can cover it until he returns. But I think Richmond Lamptey will be a very good signing for Kotoko. So that's the first signing. Then we have Maxwell Aljiman, right? Yeah, Maxwell Aljiman is a defender. I also talked about him. I said he knows how to read the ball. He can stop, he can intercept, and he's very good when he's tackling the ball, and he's very strong with the ball. So I'm hoping a very spirited performance from him at Kotoko. Then we signed Clinton Opoku, the 18-year-old chap. I posted the video. I think he's intelligent. Clinton Opoku is intelligent. That's what I can say. He's intelligent for his age. He's intelligent. I think those are kind of players we need at Kotoko. Players that are intelligent, not players that are just only physical. Players that are intelligent are also useful in a very good team. So Clinton Opoku is an intelligent player, and he's just 18 years old. I think he has a lot of years ahead of him, and he can prove everyone wrong. He can show that he can be one of the best talents to come out of Ghana. So I'm very happy for Clinton Opoku. I'm hoping that he hits the ground at Kotoko, move to the first team, and put out good, impressive performance for the entire fans and the club as a whole. Then we move over to Richard Guedu and Samuel Appiah. I already talked about Richard Guedu. I said he has to prove me wrong. Then Samuel Appiah, I think he's going to be a backup for Christopher Nate. He's a right back or right wing back, whatever you call it. But I think this is the first time Kotoko, last season was the first time I've seen Kotoko play 3 back consistently. So if Kotoko play 3 back again in this season or the upcoming season, I think Samuel Appiah will be very useful, because he's very good in defense. From the clips I've seen, he's very good with defense, and is also useful in the attack. So as a right wing back, he's going to be very useful to Asante Kotoko. And then the next one, we have Isaac Pong, the youngster right? The youngster, yeah, I think it is the youngster that they call Neymar. They call him Neymar. I think he's very good. He's composed. He's what do you call it? He has the personality of someone that wants to achieve. He's a dreamer. He knows what he wants and how to get it. And how will I put it? He from what I've heard, he's someone that wants to be at the top. Yes, he's dreaming and aiming to be at the top, and those are the kind of players we need at the club. If we get this kind of players at the club, it the ambition spreads all over the club, and all the players become ambitious. So, for a youngster like him to have that mentality to be so ambitious, I'm hoping that he spreads that kind of mentality to all other players and motivate them to put out good performance for the club. Then we move over to Augustine Ajupong, the guy, the 17-year-old center back, versatile defender. That's what they call it. Is it? No, not center back. I think it's a right back. They say versatile defender. Now, with the defenders we've had, I think we've been having good defenders at Kotoko. Andrew Sapeo made a breakthrough into the first team last season, and he was subliminal. I think he was very good last season. He eventually moved and fought his way into the first team. He can score headers, he can intercept ball, and he can read tackles. Those are kind of things we are happy to see when it comes to Kotoko. So I'm hoping that all these players we are buying, all these young players, even the experienced ones, once they integrated into the first team, they will blend very well, because the mentality is what matters the most. The mentality, I keep telling people, before you play for Kotoko, the mentality is what matters the most. If you're talented, if you are very physical and you know how to dribble and all that, once you come to Kotoko, it changes everything. Your mentality changes. You just have to cope with the pressure. The expectation becomes high. Everyone is looking at you very close. If you make one mistake, everyone will talk about it. Your previous club, everyone might overlook it because they are not expecting much from that particular player or from the club as a whole. But if you're at Kotoko, the expectations is actually very high, and everyone will be looking at you. Once you make a mistake, they talk about it, they criticize it, and it will dampen your mood and your morale. Now it's up to you to know how to handle criticism, since you are the new club, a big club, the biggest club in Ghana, and one of the biggest clubs in Africa, if not the biggest. So I think these players coming out of Kotoko is the mentality. The mentality is what matters most. I keep telling everyone, the mentality is what matters most. So if you're coming out of Kotoko, all these players will just have to prepare themselves mentally to fight for the sport, to handle the pressure, and try to challenge for titles, and try to put out impressive performance for the fans, and eventually help the club to win titles. So I'm very pleased with all the signings: Clinton Opoku, Richmond Lamptey, Maxwell Ajiman, and then Samuel Boateng. Yes, I didn't go to Samuel Boateng. I heard his Kwame Opoku. I talked about it in one of the videos. So Samuel Boateng is like Kwame Opoku. Is very, very energetic. He's very strong with the ball, and he's one of the best strikers in the Division 2, or if not the best striker in Division 2. And I'm glad we also signed him. I'm hoping to see him in the first team. We need a strong midfielder that can put pressure, strong striker, that can put pressure on defenders and cause problems and eventually score goals. So Samuel Frimpong, Isaac Opong, Richard Bedu, Augustine Ajupong, and Samuel Appiah, those are the 8 players Kotoko have announced so far. I'm very, very pleased with the signings. I would like to know your thoughts. Put that in the comment section and tell me what you think about the 8 signings we've made so far. I think that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed, do it right now and hit the notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.